Hello, everybody. So Voyager Digital is on a freaking tear. It's currently up around 55% last time I checked. As I told you, Voyager Digital is a YOLO play that I put money into. I bought in around $2,000 worth, around 4,000 shares. I am currently up on my position, not down on my position. What is happening and why is it happening to Voyager Digital? 3AC, which is Three Arrows Corporation, those are the people that reneged on the $675 million payment. They reneged and they defaulted on paying back Three Arrows Capital. There was an announcement earlier today that 3AC is now going through liquidation. I'm going to read you the article. The theory of people right now is, well, if 3AC is going through liquidation and Voyager Digital is a creditor of 3AC, that means through bankruptcy, 3AC will pay back Voyager Digital something from this $675 million. And if Voyager Digital's market cap currently is just around $100 million with this crazy spike, that means that even if they recover 10% at 10 cents on the dollar, that means that they would have around 60% more money or market cap than they have right now. I'm oversimplifying the situation, but you get what I'm trying to say. Now, I have no idea how much 3AC has, and I have no idea how much Voyager is going to get. I have no idea if they're going to get anything, and I have no idea how long this is going to take. But I'm going to tell you my thesis of Voyager Digital, what I was telling you the other day. I don't think under any circumstances Sam from FTX is going to allow Voyager Digital to go under. He gave them a revolving credit line, and some people are like, well, that's a credit line. That's not actually their money. Yes, but that credit line does not have to be paid back until the end of 2024, giving them around a 2-year period where they only have to pay a 5% fee. And that 5% interest rate is only due at the end of 2024, which means if you believe that cryptocurrency is going to do okay in the next 2 years and is going to make a comeback. And when I say comeback, Bitcoin doesn't have to go back to 60 or 100,000. Bitcoin only has to go to 40,000, let's say, in the next 2 years. Well, then Voyager Digital is going to be just okay, and it's probably going to go up a significant amount from where it is right now. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to sell, and I'm not telling you to stand still. I'm just telling you my own personal thesis. And when I invested in Voyager Digital, I already said that I lost my money. It's funny, too. Somebody said that at the price that I bought, I have almost as many shares as Jeremy has because he bought at all-time highs. Now, that's pretty funny. Stick with me because I'm going to show you the volume and you're going to understand exactly how the price of Voyager Digital skyrocketed, and it correlates almost identical to the time that these articles started coming out. Crypto hedge fund Three Arrows set for liquidation. A British Virgin Island court ordered the liquidation of Three Arrows Capital, the crypto hedge fund that bet big on everything from Bitcoin to the ill-fated Luna tokens and then succumbed to a $2 trillion wipeout of digital asset markets. The court, which made the order on Monday, has appointed 2 partners at counseling the advisory firm Tino to handle the liquidation, according to a person familiar with the matter who declined to be identified because the information is confidential. By the way, I'm drinking from my cup. It says, "You are my sunshine." And to tell you the truth, you guys are my sunshine. And if you appreciate content like this, please hit me up with a subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments, and I will personally reply and say thank you as a token of my appreciation and in return for you guys subscribing to the channel. Teneo will oversee talks with potential buyers that may be interested in Three Arrows' remaining holdings, such as tokens or equity stake in crypto startups, the person added. A website will be set up to locate creditors and determine who is owed what money. That is the key right here. A website will be set up to locate creditors and determine who is owed what. Well, Voyager Digital is a creditor. And since we now know that they're going to be liquidated at 3AC and we understand how they're going to be liquidated, all you got to understand is how much money they can get for people that want to buy their assets, that want to buy their positions and investments in these firms. And Voyager is going to get something. I would not be surprised, I would not be shocked if Sam from FTX ends up buying almost all of the assets from 3AC, and he would be a freaking genius because then he just bought a ton of assets on pennies on the dollar. The craziest thing is that in March, they had an estimated $10 billion worth of assets. That's the craziest thing. They literally went from 10 billion to broke. Now, I didn't say that they owned 10 billion, but 3AC owned in some way, shape, or form, or had access to $10 billion. Liquidation of 3 arrows will present a setback to the industry's policy efforts and ongoing engagement in DC. Many of the centralized institutional leaders in the space had poor risk control and put customers' funds at risk. That's true, and I can't even argue with that. Now, this is the actual chart for Voyager, and this is a volumes chart. This is the volume over the course of 1 year. As you can see, this is where the bull run right around here, November, and then December, everything started going bad for cryptocurrency. And this reflects the volume, supply and demand. The more volume, the more demand, and the less volume, the less demand. And if you have the same exact supply, which you do, that means that more volume brings up the price, but less volume brings down the price. And this is the volume for the last 6 months. As you can see, the volume kept going down, 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 down because supply kept outweighing the demand. Volume for 3 months is the same thing. Nothing really changed. This is going to be the volume of 1 month, and you're going to start seeing a few things over the course of the last 10 days. This is the volume right here where everything just went off a cliff. Everything was going down, but that's that day when it dropped like 60% in 1 day, then 20%, 30%, so on and so forth. This is when I started watching the stock. This is over the course of 5 days. As you can see, it was going down, 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 down. This point right here is the sweet spot, and this is what happened today. Let's look at the 1-day volume. As you can see, the volume just kept going up, 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 up. Really nice volume triangle right here, and it didn't really go down. It just keeps going up, 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 up. Currently, the price is currently 54 cents, and it's up 57% for the day. The last volume that I saw, it's at 3 million. Earlier, I checked the volume, and it's around 2.8. So the volume keeps going up. This is good. This is something you want to see in a stock. Is this a squeeze? I have no idea. Is this going to come back? I have no idea. Is Voyager Digital gonna blow up? I honestly have no idea, but I'm gonna tell you something. Currently, Voyager Digital is around 96% down, right? Bitcoin is only down around 70%. Bitcoin's down 70%, but Voyager Digital is down 96, 97%. If Bitcoin comes back to an all-time high, or Bitcoin goes to a new all-time high, Voyager Digital might not reach all-time highs, but Voyager Digital is definitely going to get in the halfway mark of all-time highs, which means that there is a huge risk versus reward play. Now, I'm going to tell you again, this is a 100% YOLO play. Whatever you invest here, already consider that it's lost. There could be a crazy short squeeze right here because it doesn't take much to raise the price. If somebody puts in $1 million right now, just $1 million, this is going to blow the price up of Voyager. If somebody puts in a couple of $1 million, this is going to blow the price up of Voyager. Voyager did not close the doors. Voyager has the credit line from Sam, and they're paying people out. I think they reduced the withdrawal limit to $10,000 for a day, which means that they have the funds to pay people. I think they've ran like 90 million from the line of credit, so they still have a lot of money left as needed to pay people. They can survive. Right now, it's a waiting game. Can you outlast the market, or will the market outlast you? And if they happen to outlast the market, I think that there's a lot of money to be made with Voyager Digital. And for me, it's a YOLO play. It is what it is. I'm either going to be very smart or very stupid. But hey, if this play works, I will have a lot of content to say, hey, I told you so. Guys, don't risk anything more than you're willing to lose. Guys, have a great day.